What is up? What is up? Woo! It's good to be back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. This is your buddy alertwolf, and I am back to bring you my channel, my reviews, everything. And this little video is just a little personal video. No anime review, no movie review, nothing like that. It's just a video to let you know I'm back. This is a mission statement Redux. That's the name of this video, and it's just for me to reaffirm just who I am. And you know, it's funny. For those of you who don't know or not one of my subscribers, basically, or even if you're my subscribers and you're wondering, hey, alertwolf, where the hell are the videos? And I'm still not 100% out of the woods on this. I don't want to take too long on this, but back at the very beginning of March is when this started. First week of March, Henshin and Kata at the time had a petition going around to help change YouTube's copyright strike policies so that it's more fair to the people who provide the videos, because right now it's guilty until proven innocent. It's really unfair the way it's done. There's no self-defense mechanisms. Hell, to make it easy for your videos or your channel to get pulled, then they really could give a shit less, because after all, we're disposable. I mean, they look at us like we're the Chinese people. They'll stomp out, they don't care if they stomp out 1,000 of us, 2,000, 10,000 of us. Another 2 million will take our place somewhere else, so they can give a shit less about any of their users. And Google, this is to you who owns YouTube. Ever since you took YouTube over, this is how it's been. And you can tell, because try clicking the help center and seeing how much help that is. There are tips, there's no forum, there's no way to communicate with anybody back behind the scenes. But basically, I supported this, came out publicly, supported this thing. I'm still supporting this thing. And what happened to me was, I don't know, it was directly because I took a stand against this or for this particular position, but for whatever the reason, I think I was targeted. I could be wrong. It just could be, I had like 70 subscribers, getting close to 100, nearly over 50,000 views, or I think it was like 65,000 views. So I was starting to get momentum. Actually, I was starting to pick up some steam, and maybe they figured, put them out while you can. I don't know. So I got copyrighted strikes from an account that never got copyrighted strikes. I got 2 in a week from Sony Music over some old ass Blasted Tempest videos, and I think the last one I put up, an old one, and the last one I put up. And then all of a sudden, that was the same week where everybody's Hunter x Hunter reviews were getting pulled out of nowhere. The company done flipped the script, became like Sony Music, and started chat-sizing the people that promote them. So, and it's funny, I was expecting it from Sony Music. I was prepared to like not take down some of the videos, but make them private, so, or demonetize them until the situation was done, because it was on 2 strikes. And all of a sudden they changed, and then, you know, my video was flagged. Now, these were done because of the thumbnails, and the thumbnails were original works of art. They were images that I created and altered and changed. It's what everybody does. It's considered fair use. It's not criminal activity, and YouTube knows this. They instituted this system to help the corporations. They really did. Shame on you. But whatever. My channel got pulled in a second. Now, since then, I've been fighting to get my channel back, because I've committed no crime here. They don't own any of my videos. None. I use no copyrighted materials. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in this video, but starting on any video I do, before my little title sequence, there's going to be like an FBI warning page that I'm going to write and put up at the beginning of each video. This is just going to be a short, maybe 5-second little black page. If I could figure out, I'll do it. And it's just going to say, basically, nobody owns this content but me, and warning to those who say they do. because you're lying and committing fraud. And so I had fought the first copyright strike. I fought the second copyright strike. And before, again, my channel was pulled before those two decisions was done. I was very discouraged. I was really put off by the whole YouTube process because I even tried calling the 1-800 number. Folks, it's not turned on. I don't care what they say. It's there for show. They absolutely never answer their phone. I called from opening to close and left the son of a bitch ringing for like 8 hours or whatever the call line is. Open to close. Nobody picked up my phone call. 8 or 9 hour call wait time is bullshit. It doesn't exist. They did not answer the phone because there was no one there to answer. It's a dead line. And if you call their copyright people, it's just the voicemail message, an automated voicemail message. So whatever. So I was very discouraged by the whole thing. At the time, I was also going on vacation. I said, forget about it. It's out of my hair. And I wasn't going to fight the last copyright strike against me until I knew that it's at least possible to win once your channel's been shut down. And it was. And I won the first strike. And I said, okay. And then I won the second strike to get off my channel. And I thought, first, when I won the first strike, I thought my channel would just come back. But they said, no, all the copyright strikes have to be removed. So finally, about a month ago, and this is a little while later, I finally filed the one because you had to write a whole page and a forum and thing and send them an email. And they said they were processing it. And then a month later, I hadn't heard anything. Hit them back. I gave YouTube I gave Google an ultimatum. I'm like, listen, abide by your rules. You said 2 weeks. It's been 3. I haven't heard nothing. Finally, that kicked the ball rolling. Then they said, we're processing it now and you have 2 weeks. So that's my long story. And Friday is when they do their work, apparently. And I came back. Now, it is not to say that YouTube still's not screwing me over, because they are. Google has still messed up. See, listen to this. And, you know, I'm getting too much into bitching. And I'm sorry. And basically, the way they're working is, all 3 strikes have to be removed before your channel gets reactivated. And that's what happened. Now, my channel came back today. I actually got it while I was watching Iron Man 3. That was a great email. And I'll do a review of Iron Man 3 after this, and that's going to be good. But they took off the one for my Hunter x Hunter review. Now, the older copyright strikes that were from Sony that had been removed a long time ago, because they didn't happen at the same time or something, Google forgot to remove them from my account. So even though I have email confirmation that they've been resolved legally, there's still 2 copyright strikes on my account. So they brought it back, and I'm at 1 strike again. Now, I don't know. I just sent them an email. Hopefully, in the next day or so, this mess can be resolved, and the last 2 remaining strikes can be gone, and the limitations on my channel are removed. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to make 15-minute videos. Now that all the BS, the garbage, is done, let's move on to the core and the reason for the video. Again, before all this happened, I thought to do this video just to, you know, let you guys know where I am and where I'm standing and how I'm doing and the things that were coming up. And basically, I got shut down, and I, wasn't able to do that. So I'm going to be late this anime season. I have chosen a couple of titles. I'm debating on I at least got three in my head, and they're all good animes. The one I'm debating on is a really good one by Sony, and I said I'd never do Sony again, so on this one I think, but I'll figure it out if I do that. So definitely Attack on Titan is going to be one of them. I promised to do that. There were a couple others that I'm thinking of, so I haven't made a decision. My Hunter x Hunter reviews will be coming back. And I'm going to try to catch up on them. I'm not sure if I'm going to just do one big video like other people have done and to catch me up. I think I may do that, or I may do individual episode reviews and catch me up. I don't know. It's a lot of work. So I'll figure out if I'm just going to ignore the other episodes and make my first review longer. Another show I'm reviewing is obviously I'm doing Transformers, Beast Hunters. So those are going to be coming back. Now, I got 4 episodes queued up on my DVR, so I may do individual reviews on them and just rewatch them. Like I said, I'm also doing Iron Man 3. That's my next video. And I have a lot to say about that movie. And I'll leave that for the next video. But, so, I'm just trying to think of what other things I'll be doing. I think I'm going to do a video each on the older stuff that I wasn't able to finish reviewing. I think I had 2 episodes left of last season's anime reviews. So I may put them out individually, or I may just wrap them up in one video. You know what? I'll tell you what. Depending on how soon Google unfeathers my account, removing the copyright strikes that should have been removed when my account was reactivated, because they're not even supposed to be there, because they're old strikes that I had removed. Because right now I can only do videos that are 15 minutes long, the maximum. So if that limitation's still there, I'll put out individual episode reviews. If it's not, I'll just put out, you know, a clumped review. Let's put it that way. I'm just trying to think, man. It's just good to be back, guys. Let's see. So there will also, you know, again, for those of you new to the channel, basically, I do video games sometimes, and video game systems, tech reviews such as phones, computers, and stuff like that. I'll talk about comic books, although I will say this, I have fallen currently out of love with comics, but all it takes is one good trip to the comic store, and actually, by the time this is up, right, it's free comic book day, so if you see this, go to your local comic book store, as will I, and check out the free books. I mean, they're old issues, but they're enough to get you into it. So happy free comic book day. I do review manga. Very, very, again, the only manga I currently review is Green Blood, and I will be doing videos to catch up on Green Blood. Don't worry, guys. The Green Blood will be coming back as well. I mentioned some of the animes I'm going to be doing, some of and the other things, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to refocus, redouble down, to bring you the best streamlined product that I can give you, and that's the most enjoyable. As always, you know, just let me know if you want me to review something, talk about something, or whatever. And I think that's it for me. So, glad to be back. Looking forward to putting out videos for you. Sorry. So, click it up if you like it. Comment if you must. And please, 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 folks, subscribe if you can. And this is your boy, alertwolf, back and signing out again.